Here's some things that I probably won't get to say in my appearance on the Today Show this morning. I'm here to talk about Bill Gates' letter about AI that he published yesterday, Tuesday. And in the letter, he basically says, let's put aside the Terminator scenario, essentially. The idea that AI could get out of control and enslave us all. He sort of gestures at that. He sort of flicks at that as if it is a big problem on his mind, but he's like, let's put that aside for a second and let's think instead about the short-term threats. And then he ticks off a bunch of them, right? The rise of misinformation, the way in which AI could supercharge hackers. Will it wipe out jobs? Will it allow your kids to cheat on their schoolwork? And it's interesting, he says in basically every case, that we are going to figure all that out. And if anything, he says that in a way we have figured out a lot of these things. It's been really interesting to talk to experts about this because they sort of say in each of those categories, no, we haven't figured these things out. If anything, these things are getting worse. I mean, the jobs problem alone, we have, this historical pattern of technology getting rid of certain jobs but replacing them with other jobs, and that's been a good thing, right? And the rise in productivity has sort of been distributed in wealth to everybody. But in the last 20 years in the U.S. and Europe, in fact, that pattern has been broken, and GDP has risen over time, but individual median household income has not risen. So money's flowing to the top, but not to everybody. So some big changes and people pushing back on what Gates has to say.